Well, our guest in the cafe this morning is the executive director of the Hunt County United Way, Frances Dalbey. Good morning.
Good morning.
Wow, I have the that feeling that Christmas is upon us here,
It is, and this cooler weather that's coming in for 2 days, right?
Yeah, you start to just feel it, and it is upon us. And there's an organization that's affiliated with the United Way that is in particular interested in that and has a lot to do with children having a nice Christmas. It's called Hunt County Kids.
Hunt County Kids is one of our partner agencies, and they work very hard throughout the year to help families that are low-income families who have children. That is an important requirement. But this time of year, they're actually taking applications for Christmas kind of wish list, if you want to call it that. So they're taking applications for the families to come and say, my kids are XYZ age, and they would really like Legos or whatever the case may be. And then they're going to be distributing those gifts to the children December 7th, but they're 17th, and they're taking applications through the 3rd. So if you know a family or you're a family that's in need for Christmas, I'd encourage you to contact the Quinlan office and get on the application. But if you're interested in helping a family in Hunt County, they're taking money donations as well as toy donations.
Now, you say Quinlan. Do they operate specifically in Quinlan and only in Quinlan?
Their office is in Quinlan.
I see.
But they cover all of Hunt County, just like my office is in Greenville.
Sure.
I get to travel the county, so
yeah.
Anyone in Hunt County, I know they had a lot of families in the Commerce area last year. Mm-hmm. If say a family or a church group wants to adopt a few kids for Christmas, you can call the Hunt County Kids office and get a list and provide those toys for that family too.
Do you have any idea how many kids last year they helped?
Oh, it was a lot. I'm going to say in the neighborhood between 300 and 400.
Really?
Yeah. There's just a big need. And again, they weren't only in Quinlan, but that is where their office is.
No, I understand. Now, do they do that through the schools? Do they take applications through the schools at all?
They actually do the Clothe a Kid in Quinlan as well.
Okay.
So that's the same organization. So they take applications for that. But for the toys, it's just anyone who has a need, come to the office, fill out the application.
And when you mention Clothe a Kid, is that the thing where they get especially high school kids to come out very early on a given morning, and the kids show up and they go to Walmart or what have you and pick out clothes?
Clothe a Child is in Greenville and Commerce. Yeah. Clothe a Kid is in Quinlan. Very, very confusing. But in the Quinlan area, they do Clothe a Kid.
I see. Okay. Well, I'm probably muddying the water and maybe making things even more confusing than they otherwise would be. But anyway, so the application deadline for the Hunt County Kids December 3rd.
Correct.
And then they're distributing toys the 17th.
Correct.
So and
then we have other agencies who are who are looking for help for the Christmas season. CASA is they're having some people do a fundraiser for them for toys, and that's December 7th. I believe you said Thursday, December 7th at Landon's. And then, we have Fish, which is doing the Christmas baskets, and they're going to be packing. It's usually the Tuesday and Wednesday before Thanksgiving, so I think that works out to be So that is the 14th and 15th of November, and that's a big assembly line like thing where they put the baskets together. Lori Cope comes in and talks to us about CASA, of course, court-appointed special advocates. Yes. So that's the December 7th, a Thursday, where they are specifically organizing toys for the kids in the CASA program. And of course, CASA kids are in foster care. Yeah. And I'll encourage anyone who hasn't thought about it when you're looking for gifts to give, think about the older children, because a lot of times they get overlooked. Everybody likes to buy the cute little outfits and toys for the younger kids, but think about those teenagers and adolescents who are struggling as well.
Back to the Hunt County Kids group, do they operate year-round?
They do.
Not just at Christmas time?
Correct. So they help, we fund them year-round, but they help families who need assistance with rent, families who need assistance with utilities, kids that need eyeglasses, car seats, whatever a family is in need of, they're going to try to help in that area, because the only way to get out of their philosophy, which I agree with, it's the only way to get out of poverty is to educate our kids, and anything that's holding those kids back is what they try to supply, so those kids get the education that they need.
Mm-hmm. So they're just especially busy at Christmas time.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay, good. Frances, thanks for having a cup of coffee with us again.
Thank you.
Frances Dalbey, the Executive Director of the Hunt County United Way. And you're starting the day with Morning Edition on your station 88.9 KETR.